Did you hear this? A veteran AFC scout, unnamed, says that he feels Jalen Ramsey still has the skills physically, but his desire may not be there anymore.
What
How
what what is that, Crowder? That's the same idea as Jimmy Butler coming to South Beach to collect a paycheck when he forced a trade to Miami or wanted a trade to Miami, and people were just saying, "Oh, he wants to come to Miami to start the end of his career," right? Like that. That's
yeah.
that's how I take that. It's the same idea because Jalen Ramsey. It's not like he's 37 years old. Like the dude was. I know last year he didn't have technically his best season, but we read the numbers when we traded for him,
Yep.
and he was still pretty good. He was ranked like top 5 in one of the safety category, cornerback categories as
Yep.
well. Yeah, so like I just take that as okay, all right, go ahead. And he doesn't need to be locked down cornerback or DB when he has Xavier Howard on the other sideline.
Yes, and we looked at he was still a Pro Bowler last year. He's one of the
Yeah.
best four corners in this league. You know what this is? And I hate when I say his skills are still there. He has no desire. Does this guy know Jalen? Does he work out with him? Has he been to OTAs? Has he been down here with Jalen? I hate when people that don't know a player, you can watch film and question his physical ability. If he's not as quick, if he's not as fast, if he's not as physical on the line, tell me something like that, AFC unnamed scout. Don't tell me where this guy's desire lies when you probably have never talked to him in your damn life. I hate when scouts and coaches do that. He has no fire in him anymore. How many times you talk to him? How many times you work out with him? How many times you train with him? Shut up, man. Unnamed. You know why they say unnamed? Because they don't want to put their name on the garbage they put out in the media.
What does that even mean? Like just some guy that's talking bleep, like
Yeah.
unnamed scout. Okay, all
So,
right, big
so you,
big man coming out. Don't print my name on this, but Jalen Ramsey doesn't have any fire left in him. Like, okay, all right, guy. Hey, you know
so
who doesn't have any fire left in him? The stupid Patriots. That dude. I'm just taking shots at all the Boston teams. I don't know,
It's
but
about to say.
no, the thing is, to that point, you think Jalen Ramsey's walking out against Buffalo and he's lining up against Stephon Diggs and saying, yeah, Stephon, go and roast me for 3 touchdowns, 200 yards. My desire to play this game is gone. These guys are competitors. They talk trash all off season. I've been around them. All they do is want to be the best and want to up everybody else. His desire to go play football and to get embarrassed in front of all his friends, all his peers, and everybody in the nation, in front of millions on worldwide TV, and he just doesn't want to do it anymore. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
plus, I mean, you're coming to a team that has very high expectations, right? I mean that the idea that he's coming to the Dolphins to just kind of coast at the end of his career, live in Miami, take in the sun, take in all that the city has to offer, and he's just going to punt on the rest of his career. It's just a dumb take. Like I
Yeah.
know dumb takes. That's a dumb take right there.
Yep.
You're coming to a team with a bunch of dudes who are extremely competitive. And I mean, we saw how training camp was last year. It was like a WWE wrestling event where Tyreek Hill's doing flips, and then this team on top of that, like without their starting quarterback, was able to still make the playoffs and almost beat the Bills on the road. Like he's joining a team that has serious expectations and serious aspirations, along with a defense that's known for just like coming at you straight into your mouth. He's just gonna punt on the rest of his career because he's in Miami. It's such a stupid take.
And I know Jalen, we had him on the pivot a couple times, hung out with him. He was so excited to get to Miami to compete for a championship. To your point, that's what made me think
Yeah.
about it. He was like, bro, I'm coming down there. X is on the opposite side. You know them dogs up front? He knew everybody on the defense before the Dolphins signed him. He wanted to tell his agent was like, man, y'all don't say nothing until it's released publicly. And Jaden's like, bro, you got Phillips, you got Chubb, you got Ogba, you got all them boys rushing. He was so excited to come down here and play ball in Miami for this defense. And now Vic Fangio's there as well. I know that makes him more excited with his pedigree and what he does defensively. Bro, I didn't want to get personal with it, but Jalen Ramsey is ready to play football right now. And whoever said that needs to shut the hell up.
One of my favorite stories that you told us right when we traded for Jalen Ramsey, when the Dolphins did, was that you said he called you because you had just met him on the pivot. He knows that you live down here, that you play for the team, and he asked you what part of Miami Gardens he should be looking in a house for, like what part of the city of Miami Gardens he should be house hunting for, and you're like, might want to go east, a little bit more east.
West or north, baby. Don't stay in that middle. He gotta go either way. Yeah, and and my wife, my wife does she's a real estate agent and all,
Yeah.
so she helped him out. He already had somebody. She called.
All right.
You know what's cool that he does? When he moves places, he finds a real estate agent. Because I was trying to give my wife the business, and he said, "Bro, I would love to, but I find a single mother real estate agent that will never be able to sell a $2 million house, $3 million house, whatever he's going to buy, and I give them that commission because I think they'll use it better than somebody that's already established. And even taking food off of my kid's plate, I respect that. I respected the hell out of what he does when he moves cities.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Good dude, this Jalen Ramsey. And this unnamed scout wants to take shots. Go to hell.
Too bad he has no desire, man. Oh, man.
Watch what he does this year, fellas.
And
let your teammates down,
You know another element of this. Seriously, I know it sounds silly, but when you're a bleep talker, you gotta you have to hold some sort of dominance over the guys you're going up against, especially when you're as outspoken as he was. Because if not, like, you're gonna be a clown. They're gonna clown you the entire season. So like he talks so much. He's one of the most vocal guys on the field. And then after the games or within the media, he doesn't hold back, is all I'm saying.
That's the thing. I know I brought up Stephon Diggs, who he has lined up against twice this year. Garrett Wilson, he has lined up against him twice this year. I don't want to say Devontae Parker. Who's the number one for the Patriots? Is it Parker? That's a cakewalk. So let's not bring up Parker. He's going to play top receivers week in and week out, to your point, Solana, and he's just going to go over there and pity pat with them, let him catch 3 tubs on him. There's no way this man, he has too much pride and really, to your point, talks too much crap. You can't talk crap and let somebody destroy you every Sunday. It won't happen.
The Patriots sign Juju Smith-Schuster? I'm just looking it up right now. I think they did. Yeah, they did. Juju Smith-Schuster, Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne, and Trey Nixon are their wide receivers on their depth chart right now.
I don't know. Is Devontae there one? They just gave Devontae like $30 million, didn't they?
Yeah, they just gave him another. This guy keeps getting money, man. Keeps getting money.
He'll give you 8 games a year. Give you 2 good games, 6 bad games, injured for 9.
Yeah.